Hello, this is a video to go over study guide for activities 5.5 and 5.6. Okay, the first question says, use the points in the diagram to name the figure shown, then identify the type of figure. That is a line because it's got lines on, or arrows on both sides, and so it would be A, C, D because it has lines on both sides, and of course it is a line. The second one, use a protractor to draw an angle with measures 30 degrees. Well, I can eliminate A and C because those are obtuse angles, but I may need to look at this one, which to me, well, you can always extend the line. Look at that glare. And you can see clearly that that is 30 degrees. So it would be B. So far we have A and B. Next question. The measure of angle A is 30 degrees. We're going to classify these as acute, right, obtuse, or straight. Well, 30 degrees is acute, so D is the answer. Number 4, that's a straight angle because it equals 180 degrees, so that would be C. Next page, we have to classify number 5. That's larger than 90, less than 180, so that makes it an obtuse angle. So the answer is D. Find the measures of the complement and supplement of an angle with measures 45. Okay, so let's do the complement first. Complementary angles, they add up together to equal 90 degrees. So 45 plus 45 is 90 degrees. That looks like this one. Let's make sure this will answer the second question and we'll know we've got it right. Supplementary angles add up together to equal 180 degrees. So 180 minus 45 is going to give us 135, so yes, we know that C is the correct answer. Find the complement of an angle with measures 77 degrees. So remember, complement, they equal 90 degrees when added together. So we'd say 90 minus 77 is 13, and that is one of our answer choices. Answer D. Name the angle that is supplementary to FOD. So FOD is right there. And let's see our choices. We have COD. So we're looking at FOD, this angle right here, and we want it to fall on a straight line. So COD does complete that, so it's on a straight line and equaling 180 degrees. Find the value of x in the figure. So I know, since this is on a straight line, that 90 plus x plus 56 will equal 180 degrees. So I can take 180 degrees, subtract 90 and 56, and get 34 degrees, which is what C is 34 degrees, and that is the correct answer. What is the value of E? Let's think about our rules here. E and 112 form a straight line. If they form a straight line, they equal 180 degrees. So I can take 180 and subtract 112 from it, which is 68, and C is the correct answer. Question number 11. Classify the triangle by its sides. There's 2 that are equal and 1 that is not. So that would make it B. Remember, on these types of worksheets, this to me looks like an equilateral triangle. And it may be, but we've got to look at the numbers. The numbers are what will help you with the question, because these worksheets are generated by a test generator, and I think they just changed the numbers and not necessarily to scale, which is why it says not drawn to scale, or even the right measurements. Okay, number 12. A triangle has sides with measures 44, 92, 44. Classify the triangle by its sides. Two sides are equal, which makes it isosceles, C. Name the triangle by its angles and its sides. So we can see that all three sides are different, all three angles are different. So that is, and let's see, all three angles are acute. So it would be an isosceles acute triangle. No. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. 96 degrees would be over 90, so it would be a scaling obtuse angle because all three sides are different and there is one obtuse angle. Again, I can see why I'm getting confused because the drawing really does not go with the numbers, but the numbers are what we need to pay attention to in order to answer the question. Question 14. Write all the possible names for the quadrilateral, then give the best name. Well, it's a quadrilateral, for sure. It's a parallelogram, yes. But we need to figure out, it doesn't look like the sides are equal, but you can always measure them. I'm going to use centimeters. Okay, so that side is 3, and this side is not 3, so we know it cannot be a rhombus. So it's just a quadrilateral parallelogram, and it's still a parallelogram. So the correct answer is B. And the last one on this page, what is the best name of the quadrilateral that has 4 congruent sides? And that would be a rhombus. You want to be the most specific. It could be a parallelogram. Couldn't really be a trapezoid. It could be a rectangle, but the most specific would be a rhombus. Which figures appear to be congruent? Congruent meaning it's same size, same shape. So I'm looking at a length of 2 here. This one has 2 and this one has 2, so it can't be 2 or 4. The height is 3. This height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can't be that. So it has to be, this one is 3. The same size, same shape is what congruent means. So the only two that are the same size and same shape is C. Explain why a right equilateral triangle does not exist. Because all 3 angles in an equilateral triangle must equal 60 degrees. There's no way for one of them to be a right angle or 90 degrees. Okay, every rhombus is a square. No, because this is a rhombus and it's clearly not a square, so false. Every parallelogram is a rectangle. No. This is a parallelogram and it's not a rectangle, so that is also false. They wanted you to name a pair of opposite sides. You could say side AC and side BD, or you could have said AB and CD. Name a pair of consecutive angles. Angles that are next to each other would be A and C. They share an arm of one arm of the angle, so angle A and angle C. Or I could have said angle A and B, or B and D, or D and C. And that's it.